what caught my attention with this was the art style and what they're planning to do with how they start the game and so forth. So that whole thing of how it starts out, being that dark world and so forth, may not make a lot of sense right now, but it does if you look at the what they're planning to do with it. So
that is some serious moolah from 77 ledgers.
if you take a look, like
I'm
this,
CTO of Happy Landlord Games, and we're making Adventure Box. Adventure Box is a browser-based,
like you can see the voxel. This is an example of some of the maps. Really, so this is more of like the open world stuff that you can see.
I've been developing voxel engines for a number of years. However, when we started Adventure Box, we wanted to try something.
Like, I like the art design of this.
It's very Minecraft.
It is very Minecraft reminiscent, but I like the way this looks more with the characters, the characters as well.
The filtering to this house. You'd have to you can get mods on Minecraft to make it look
open
very
GL
similar.
shaders, yeah.
Yeah.
I like.
I'm stuck.
This is built from the ground up to look like that, whereas with Minecraft, you have to mod it to make it look. I can't appreciate that.
So, number one, full voxel engine in the browser, right? Now, that in and of itself is pretty cool, but
it's actually been done a lot, but on maybe not on the scale that they're planning on using.
Yeah, not on this scale, because it opens up some interesting possibilities where you can very easily bring in friends. Like, hey, just go to this website and you can, come in here and help me build this or whatever it might be, right?
That means that there are no barriers to entry into the game.
Like he says, no barriers to entry.
Straight in, no downloads, no installs.
Unless you're Ajax. So,
yeah. The one person who's there actually are, they're not, I don't think they even developed the engine itself, the voxel engine. And I was looking at the code of it very briefly. It looked like a JavaScript library they're actually using, which is part of why there's an issue on my computer. But the idea of doing Minecraft in your browser is basically going to be a mixture
no.
of Minecraft and RuneScape, it looks like, from the perspective of the accessibility.
So
yeah, from accessibility, yeah.
Yeah, from yeah. So here's the idea, right?
And you're living in a tiny, small village, pretty much in the middle of nowhere. As you get more into it, you'll start to develop your character. You'll fight, you'll defeat monsters, and your city will start to grow.
So you start off, as he says, in the middle of nowhere in this dark little town with your house and so forth. And there's monsters everywhere. And you begin to grow your little town, your little city, so forth.
With your help, we hope to develop a modding community and more advanced tools so that you can design architecture, create your own characters.
To be able to create your own characters.
To get to that stage, we really need
write code and so forth.
Your mic is cutting out a little bit there, Dad.
That many tools and that many APIs inside of our engine.
Is it?
If we succeed,
it was like you were like in the middle of something and then you just paused awkwardly in the middle of a sentence and picked up in the middle of another one.
That's because I'm pausing.
The kind of games that we want to play.
But okay, it doesn't sound like a pause, but that's...
You can't hear it because I'm letting him talk on the video stream.
Oh, gotcha. I have the stream muted.
Once you start talking for a bit, everything fades out and it's just a red square.
Hi, my name's Christopher Kingdon. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Happy Landlord. Rob and I met through friends in the gaming industry. He was consulting with a game tech company, and I was looking around for a new celebrity with testing and social media. In August, we released our first alpha. We now do weekly alpha.
So just looking at
almost 2,000.
This, the more expansive world, it does look like Minecraft. Obviously, it's a voxel engine, but one of the major things that I see, browser, right? And being able to create your own models and so forth, putting those into the game.
It's about letting the community be involved and be creative. Then Kickstarter becomes a very natural choice. The money we hope to receive from Kickstarter will help us to give people salaries and pay for the equipment, a reality, to get it out there for people to play. If it sounds like something you'd want to play, please back the project and tell all your friends about it.
So that's the key, differences for me, being able to put your own models into it and so forth. Now, granted, there is a modding community for Minecraft and so forth, but if this allows you to, build it in to the actual game experience and so forth, like, yeah, I like this. I think it has a lot of potential, looking at some of the screens and stuff like that. So it's hard to differentiate yourself from Minecraft. I like the fact that they call it a procedurally generated voxel RPG.
Minecraft. That's what Minecraft is, unfortunately.
It's the same genre, but it's like comparing LoL and Dota 2.
Yeah, I don't.
For differences.
I don't think that that's necessarily the case.
Minecraft is a role-playing game. It's not an MMO, but it is a role-playing game.
Oh hell, you can make some of those community servers. It is an MMO, but that's besides the point.
That's no.
Say that
that's,
any
that's a whole
game
different
is an
game. That's a
RPG
whole
because you're playing the role of something at some point, no matter what.
Well, in the sense that you can level up your items and this, that, and other thing.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain I tweeted them.
Now,
I don't know.
You used to not be able to.
Maybe I sent them a private message.
Oh,
Thought
yeah,
I tweeted them.
I looked on their Twitter and it's not there. But
whoops.
you might want to redo that tweet if you can, or I can, I guess. But since you're the main.
I don't know how to use tweet things.
You tweet at AdventureBoxRPG #AdventureBox. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what that means. So.
You want me to tweet?
If you want. I don't know how long we're going to be playing this because it's just a demo. But how far have you gotten in it, Muffins?
Oh, I wandered around for a good, 15 minutes now? And now I'm just broadcasting your stream. It froze for me. I fell in a hole and it froze.
Okay.
But
there's a guy here, but he looks pretty mean. I shot him, but nothing happened. This is very, very much a tech demo right now.
It already looks better than Minecraft, and that's really about all you need as far as
I mean,
go.
The fact that it runs in a browser, like, I don't know about, like, you guys must be far less impressed, but I think this looks pretty fucking cool.
That was one of the things. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but
don't fall in the holes, yeah.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Oh shit! Oh dude, look, what is that? There's like lava down there. What? Fuck. Fell in one of the holes.
I don't know. I just tweeted him and didn't show up either, so I don't know.
Oh, you fell in a big hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god.
I'm stuck. Oh god! Shit!
I think that might have been the same one I got stuck in.
Oh, come on. This is so not fair. Can I get a restart?
How do you new tweets?
Yeah, there we go.
People, how do you
I
see
don't
what
know,
people
man.
tweeted at them?
I have no idea.
Oh, they have to retweet it or tweet it themselves, so they will see it, but other people.
Or to show up on their Twitter. Yeah, that makes sense.
Fuck.
That's fine. They're probably not even awake right now because they're all like UK and shit.
Yeah, Stockholm is where they're.
Totally fine. The first thing that they're gonna be like, oh look, they played our game, and they're gonna go look at the VOD, and the first thing they're gonna see is, this fucking sucks, man. Fucking.
What? None of us did that. Come on.
Oh, god damn. Yo, the holes, man, the holes. Oh, the holes.
Yeah, they need to clean up their procedural
There's
generation
lava.
a little
There's
bit.
lava down there. It's so cool. Restart.
Yeah, I mean, right now, I'm
gonna be very careful.
the shader effects are nice in
Yeah.
browsers. For a browser,
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
with the HTML5 and all that coming out, that's been possible, and there have been games that utilize that, but I haven't really seen one that utilized it this nicely. It looks really pretty.
It does. Yeah.
As it stands right now, it looks basically like the exact same as the Minecraft demo when it came out, 3 years ago before it was ever anything. It was just placing blocks.
Yeah, but think of the the potential that this has.
Well, and the goal of it, but here's the thing. Like, looking at this right now, it's so easy to say, look at the potential, and honestly, it has really no more potential than any other of the voxel-based games I've seen. I've seen a lot of them. It has no more potential than Minecraft itself to grow into something similar to this. It has the potential, but right now it is.
I think that it looks really nice, and I think that
It does.
which is a big plus. And I think that the potential of it running in a browser is pretty strong. Like,
I am concerned with it running in a browser and being so based on JavaScript that it's going to have difficulty scaling up with a lot of people. You're going to have a lot of lag. It's going to be really FPS intensive. Now, if they can figure all that thing out, and maybe they can, it looks like their team has a lot of smart guys, right?
Yeah.
That's cool, and there is definitely potential here. I'm just really leery about just looking at something and just saying it has potential. If that's all you're seeing is potential, there have been so many games very similar to this.
I completely agree with that. Yeah. Well, the point of like what I wanted to do tonight of like looking at this stuff is just to say, hey, look, there's this stuff that's out there, and make people aware. It's sort of like this is what's on the cutting edge of things right now, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Not to be an endorsement of it whatsoever.
That's true. I mean, for people who aren't necessarily developers or into that area, maybe I'm being too harsh on it because I am, so it doesn't seem very anything out of the ordinary to me. But
they also haven't said like how long this has been in jump. I wonder if I can jump. So we don't really know.
This looks like it's probably been in development for maybe a couple of weeks. This version of it.
Yeah, and then they put the Kickstarter out. Like, yeah, this is just to show people sort of like what they're thinking of doing and the potential that it can be done, sort of. But
I mean, it's nice seeing this quality of graphics in that short of a time. What really it's going to come down to is what they add, how quickly. I was looking at the checklist on their website. I come over here and go to their website, and their checklist down here says development is 85% done, terrain generation is 80% done, lighting system is 80. And I'm looking at this.
This is a demo, so I would be interested to see like if I could get into the actual alpha and see how far along that is. Obviously, if I did do that and so forth, I probably wouldn't be able to demonstrate it to people, but I think that it's worth, from my side, I'm interested to see where this is going to go. This is one of those things that that I earmark, and I wait and see what happens to it as a person that reviews things and wants to be on top of that, on top of the trends.
Exactly.
I think this
Looking at their screenshots, there's more there than that demo. I think the demo is there as a proof of concept that it can work. Obviously, for me, it didn't work, but that's they'll fix that kind of a bug coming down.
Yeah, compatibility is obviously going to be one of their most important issues dealing with a browser-based.
Right, because I believe this is.
So.
Yeah, this is strictly a demo. So it looks like what they did is they took the core bits of the engine to look at, and they put it in this, and it probably didn't take them that long. And this isn't representative of what they've built.
It's not representative of mechanics. It's just showing that that technically can be done. That's it.
I would be nervous about them saying the train generation is nearly finished when that is a part that you generally won't see being different in
Well,
the demo
okay.
versus the main game.
But did you actually look at the video and stuff?
Yeah, I did look at the video.
So you could see that there's obviously a lot more to it that is not here.
But the issue, I'm not worried about adding more things. I'm worried about tweaking it so you don't have holes. There's not like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I just saw you on your screen jumping in what looked like a solid tile, and you were going through it.
No, that was a hole. There was
Oh,
a
there
hole
was a
there.
hole?
Yeah, I fell in a hole.
Uh,
It is a
but
little
otherwise,
too easy
yeah.
to fall in holes. I'll give it
But
that.
I mean,
Oh,
look
shit.
at their screenshots. It
Look at
looks
this.
really pretty.
I found a cave.
Oh yeah, no, I went through that. That was
Whoa!
I am more curious about
Oh crap!
I want to see the alpha.
where they go
That's
with
something.
it. Yeah, the alpha. I want to see what kind of progress they've made on the actual game development.